the fear inside myself and burn it all again. It's the right time to escape these games I've been looking for so long. It's not where I belong. Let it burn, burn, burn into the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Columbus, Ohio, the home of the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Ohio State Buckeyes for another episode of Wwe 2K25 Universe Mode. So let's see what's going on here tonight on Wcw Nitro. All right, guys, we have LA Knight coming down to the ring.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
We have the mega star LA Knight making his way down to the Nitro ring, teaming up with Seth Freakin Rollins here in the opening contest. Because if you guys missed the last episode of Nitro, we saw Rollins and Bray Wyatt go at it, and then we had a 2-on-2 call out happen, and then the winning team in this matchup will go to Survivor Series War Games, the Battle of Brand Supremacy. But let's see LA Knight's tag team partner.
And his partner from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Freakin Rollins.
There is Seth Rollins, the man that said no more funny clothes or nothing. Serious attire, and you can see it on his body. He is wearing something more lenient, not really vibrant, just strictly business. But he is teaming up with LA Knight, obviously, and this is a team right here, Rollins and LA Knight against Bray Wyatt and a partner of his choosing. So let's see the opposing tag team here in this opening contest of WCW Nitro. And ladies and gentlemen, the door has been opened. This match also came to be, if you recall, that Bray Wyatt blindsided Seth Rollins in both of their return matches, and Rollins was pissed. Ultimately, Bray Wyatt won the match. So Rollins was like, let's go at it in tag team action. The winning team proves that they are worthy of being on Team WCW Nitro when Survivor Series comes along. But you guys are looking at the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. But let's see who his partner is in this episode. Oh, smart choice from the Eater of Worlds. It's a rival in LA Knight. AJ Styles has arrived here on the opening contest of this episode. Man, this is going to be good.
And from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
All right, guys, who is going to win this match and be the first two to represent War Games at Survivor Series? Will it be the team of the heels, AJ Styles and Bray Wyatt, or will it be the team of the baby faces, Seth Rollins and LA Knight? All right, here we go. LA Knight and Bray Wyatt starting it off, and look at this. AJ Styles already with the cheap shot, following that lariat from the megastar. LA Knight looking for something here, going from behind, and oh, knee right to the face, and another lariat, knocking down Bray Wyatt. This match should be really good. 4 main event superstars here on the WCW brand. We have seen some of these men hold championships before, I believe. No, I believe everybody in this match has held a championship at some point in time in my Universe Mode history. We know Seth Rollins has held the world title before, which was the WCW championship. AJ Styles has held the championship as well twice. LA Knight, I believe, was a former Intercontinental Champion when that was a title on his brand, I believe, in 2K23, I want to say. our last time we saw Monday Night Raw. And speaking of Monday Night Raw, whenever that was a thing, I do believe we saw Bray Wyatt as the WWE champion all the way back when I first kicked off this series in 2K22. So there is a lot of star power kicking off this match and this episode. So look at Rollins. Looking for something here. Ripcord knee strike there from the Architect. A nice little moonsault there from Seth. Going for an early cover. Trying to advance here. Nope. He does not advance a spot in the War Games match as of now. And a big shot there from Seth. Survivor Series coming up in like 2 weeks' time, so you guys do not want to miss it. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't already. We are back on schedule, so keep that in mind. But look at this, face first into the turnbuckle. If you guys missed my community post, the pay-per-view calendar has been adjusted here for the remainder of the 2K25 season, but we'll get to it in a second. Reverse STO into the turnbuckle. Rollins with the cover, but look at AJ's leg right on the rope, but no rope break. He still kicks out at 0. By what I was saying, the pay-per-view schedule has been slightly upgraded and updated. Seth Rollins was with the submission there, but the following pay-per-views are going to be the final 3 this season. We do have Survivor Series, which is coming up in 2 weeks. Then we have the Royal Rumble, which will happen in about a month's time. And then we will conclude with WrestleMania. No Elimination Chamber this year due to unfortunate timing and events, but does not take away the road to WrestleMania. So it officially kicks off in about a month when Royal Rumble comes your way. But we will get to the Royal Rumble closer to the date. We are worried about Survivor Series, the battle of brand supremacy, where the champions fight each other, where we see 2 War Games matches between the men and women representing their respective brands. All of that plus more coming your way in 2 weeks. But AJ Styles is really manhandling Seth Rollins right now. Really has his number. Styles looking for something here. What is this? Oh, look at this submission hold from AJ Styles. Has it locked in. Seth Rollins might tap here. AJ got it applied, but no, Rollins gets out. Great way to get out of that from the Visionary. The man of many nicknames. And Rollins looking for something here, but look at this. A roll up there from Styles. The phenomenal one trying to put him away, but Seth takes it his own way in a kick out there from AJ. Seth taunting, but that might have costed him something here. No, it doesn't, because Bray Wyatt eats a sling blade. Seth now with a knee to the face. Rollins means all business right now. We haven't seen LA Knight in a second. And Seth looking for something here. Oh, I thought he was going to look for a buckle bomb, but he's going to pick up Wyatt, put him on that top rope. But Bray counters. Seth now looking for something. Power slam, middle of the ring. Tag made. Here comes LA Knight. Knight with an Irish whip. Going underneath. And a nice spinning back elbow. AJ gets the tag. And the crowd is fired up with LA Knight doing his signature taunt. And you guys can see the advocate, the wise man of AJ Styles, the special counsel, is watching on. Kick out at 1. And now Knight's going after Bray, even though Bray is not the legal man. And Styles barely connects to that springboard. Knight now, look at this. Oh my God. What strength into that maneuver. Holy crap. LA Knight with an incredible move. Look at this. LA Knight. Yeah. Oh, counter from Styles. These two men know each other very well. They are a little bit of rivals, you could say. Nice maneuver there from Knight, and then going up top and connects. And Bray Wyatt with a sucker punch there. Cheap shot there from the Eater of Worlds. But here comes Seth. Rollins looking for a leg drop, and he connects. Looking for an elbow that connects as well. Seth still needs to hit a curb stomp if he wants to win this matchup. I know he's thinking about it. Counter there from Styles. And AJ Styles with a calf crusher on the outside, applying pain. Seth Rollins has nowhere to go except get out of the move, which he just did. Seth was trying to get back in the ring, but AJ Styles is like, I'll help you out. I'll throw you in there. And he does. AJ to the second rope. Telling Seth Rollins to get up. Looking for something here. And look at this drop kick there from the Phenomenal. Styles setting up something here. Looking for a Styles Clash. Oh, pop-up Styles Clash. Styles connects. Rollins busted open. The cover. 1, 2. Broken up at 2 from the Megastar. Seth with a dodge there. But AJ staying on top of Seth Rollins. Has his number right now in a nice little tag team effort there from the Phenomenal and the Eater of Worlds. But here comes the Megastar. The ref signaled the tag. And the referee getting in the way now. But LA Knight is not going to let that affect his offense. Because look at this. He's going to the middle rope while AJ's leaning there. I don't know what he's going to think. He's waiting for him to get up in a double axe handle there. Misses that knee strike now. But AJ Styles with an Irish whip into the corner. And AJ Styles and Bray Wyatt looking for a tag team move to LA Knight. Going up and down. And now some kicks. Nice kick to the face from LA Knight. Irish whip. And a sucker punch there from Rollins getting back at the opposing team. That's the spirit, Seth. Knight now with a big punch to the face, busting open Bray Wyatt. And now LA Knight looking for the blood. He already has the force, and there's the trauma. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 there from Bray. What a great opening match. Usually we see these 4 in the main event scene week to week, but now they are in the opening spot, putting on a banger. Bray gets LA Knight up. And a nice toss there. Wyatt looking really good right now. I think that blood on his face just, I don't know, motivated him to do even more sinister acts. Oh boy. Bray in the corner looking for Sister Abigail. Is he going to hit it? Bray crawling backwards. One of the most evil sights that you will ever see on Monday Night Nitro here in the 2K25 season. Wyatt inches away from LA Knight. Knight in trouble. Bray. Sister Abigail connects. Oh, he tags in AJ. Doesn't go for a cover after it. You guys have to know that Bray Wyatt was a man of many personalities last season. But look at this. Phenomenal. No. Phenomenal forearm. AJ Styles does not leap far enough. That could have been a costly mistake, and I think it will be, because that could have been 2 finishers knocked off to LA Knight from the heels. But look at this. Rollins looking for something here. Pedigree. The cover from the Visionary. 1, 2. Ooh, 1.9. That was a 1.9. That's why I basically said 2. Dang. Seth. Now looking for something. Irish whip. Tag made. And look at this tag team effort. Oh my God, big boot. And that busted open AJ Styles. But now LA Knight, and AJ were looking for something, but both do not get to land their move. Styles gets countered. Stomp. Knee to the back. Irish whip. And AJ stops himself from going into that LED ring post in a count of 6. And now, oh my God, on top of the barricade goes AJ Styles. The steel barricade. Count of 8. And these two men got to get in the ring. But I don't know what they're doing. Count of 9, and they both get in at 9. And a BFT again from Knight. Knight trying to put away the team of Styles and Wyatt. 2. Kick out at 2. Oh my God, what a match. Knight now looking for a springboard. Is he going to show AJ how to springboard? And he does. He shows him how to do it. That's how you land it. Knight now. Irish whipping into his team's corner. Rollins watching on. Nice counter there from Styles. And Styles going for a schoolboy pin here. Kick out at 1 there from Knight. Irish whip from AJ gets countered into a spinning back elbow following LA Knight's counter. And what's next from LA Knight here in this match? We saw him try to do this earlier. Yeah, and he lands it this time. And LA Knight looking for his 3rd BFT of the match. But look, the referee is distracted because of Paul Heyman in a BFT right to the canvas. Paul Heyman with the perfect distraction at the perfect time. And the referee finally going for the count. Could have been a 3 count already, and it's instead a 2 count. You must be thinking to yourself, LA Knight, what do you have to do to put away AJ Styles? You have fought him before. You have seen Paul Heyman alongside him time and time again. So we will see. AJ counters on the outside. Stomp to the arm. And we are at 2, and now Knight is facing a submission here from the Phenomenal One. Irish whip. And Knight looking for no, I thought he was going to go for another BFT. That would have been incredible. But face first off the turnbuckle. Big strike there from the Megastar. Turning AJ around now. Double axe handle. And look at this. Lariat. Knight now. Oh, nice stomp there. Nice counter there from Styles. And AJ Styles with some combos here. Looking for something big. Oh! Nice little maneuver there from AJ. That's vintage Styles, the veteran in him. And he's looking for another Styles clash. Connects the cover. Seth Rollins senses danger and he breaks it up. There comes Wyatt, the most sinister man on this roster. Looking for something here. Oh, mandible claw. The mandible claw locked in from Wyatt into a cover and a rope break. That's huge for LA Knight because he could have been screwed right there. Nice maneuver there from Wyatt now. And Bray Wyatt now taking his anger out and throwing LA Knight into the mat. But now here comes Wyatt off the top rope. Leaps and connects. Stomp there from Bray. And Bray with another submission hold. Trying to make LA Knight tap out. Will he make him tap? LA Knight fighting for his life right now. Oh, Bray Wyatt lets him go, but throws his face right into the mat once again. Bray. Oh boy. Dancing with LA Knight in this opening match. And oh boy, looking for another Sister Abigail. Sister Abigail connects from Bray Wyatt. The cover. 1, 2, 3. Bray Wyatt and AJ Styles win.
Here are your winners, the team of Bray Wyatt and AJ Styles.
You are looking at the two men to represent WCW at Survivor Series. But what's coming up next here on this episode? Penta has been running his mouth behind the scenes, you guys don't know it, but about Survivor Series, how he's ready for Aleister Black, acting like the future already belongs to him. But the problem is looking right at you right now, Penta. In case you forgot, I have held that title before. And you know what? If you're not scared, face me one-on-one next week on the opening match of Nitro. Penta cross for the Hardcore Championship. Has a nice ring to it. So you know what? I'll see you then, Penta. It's the Maverick, Logan Paul.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul scheduled to go one-on-one with Grayson Waller here in this episode. A battle of two of the best in the mid-card division. So let's see the Aussie icon. And there is the host of the Grayson Waller Effect, Grayson Waller.
And his opponent from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller.
All right, guys, you can see the matchup graphic. Waller, Paul, coming your way now. All right, here we go. The match has begun in a big boot there from Logan Paul and a moonsault to start off this mid-card match. And it's kind of funny, speaking of mid-carders, that we saw Karrion Kross moments ago cut a promo saying he is challenging Penta for a title match next week, even though Penta is champion. So Penta could just say no, but we'll see what happens next week. But I thought that was crazy that I know that Kross is a former hardcore champion, but still, no need. But going back to this match, two of the best, I believe both men, wait, no, that's a lie. Logan Paul is a former hardcore champion last season, and Grayson Waller, I think, is still yet to hold a championship here in Universe mode. At least this season. I don't remember if he's held any before. But Logan Paul, the Maverick, looking really good right now. But Waller with a turnaround. Never mind, I might have spoke too soon. And now stomps to the hand of Paul. Now stomps to the, or a stomp to the knee, not a stomps. But look at this now, grabbing the arms, putting him behind his back so he has nowhere to go, and clobbering him in the back of the head. Cover from Grayson. 1. Kick out at 1. And now look at this. He's going to do it again. Grayson Waller playing cheap, but effective. Waller now. Look at this. Submission. I've never seen Grayson Waller do this submission, I don't think. But obviously it's not too good because Paul got out of it in like 0.2 seconds. Shot from Logan. And now look at this. Some big punches to the ribs and this time to the face. Taking him to the corner. Face first off the turnbuckle. Overhand chop. And now a knife edge chop to the chest. The cover from Paul. 1. Kick out at 1 from Grayson Waller. Paul going off the ropes. Look at this. Going a leapfrog and a nice little takedown there. Leaping up and then putting all of his body weight on the host of the Grayson Waller Effect. And now some stomps here from Paul. And now a stomp to the chest from Paul. Grayson Waller with a boot. And now a side or a knee right to the side of the face. Excuse me, I was going to say a side knee, but that didn't make sense. Paul now doing, or Logan Paul feeling something from Grayson Waller. Waller was trying something. Stomp to the back. Now stomp to the foot. Grayson Waller's loving these stomps right now. I mean, they're paying off because he's in control right now. So we'll see what happens in the rest of this match. But right now, it has been all Grayson Waller. And now he's flexing in the middle of the ring. Count of 1, 2. And no, he is not letting the Maverick get back in the ring. He's going to attack him on the outside now. Grayson Waller wants to move up in this mid-card division. He wants to climb the ranks. He wants a shot at whoever will be the hardcore champion when the time is right for him. But before he gets a shot at the belt, he needs to win some big matches. And if he wins here over the former hardcore champion I don't know if he held it this season, but at least last season. He is still a hardcore champion, Logan Paul, so I guess we'll see. And now Grayson Waller with a beautiful combo. And oh my God, Grayson Waller. That was like, I don't even know, an overhead kill switch, something like that. I don't even know. The Aussie icon going off right now. Cover from Waller. 1. Kick out at 1. And now Paul getting choked out by Waller. Oh my God, Grayson is not giving up. Stomp to the leg. And Grayson going to the top rope. Looking to fly. Leg drop. Cover. Paul might be screwed here. 2. Kick out at 2. Never mind, he is not. Grayson. Irish whip. And a stunner connects. That might be it. Grayson Waller. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Oh my God, I thought that was it. Grayson Waller has been doing so much right now that I would think Logan Paul would be done for. I guess not. Nice stomp there from Grayson. And here comes another one. That's all he's been doing. But Logan Paul finally with the counter, turning this match into his direction. Count of 3. And now an Irish whip. And a count of 4. Paul looking for a springboard here. Oh! Nice springboard there. Something AJ Styles could not land in our last match, but still somehow won. Paul, leapfrog, and a lariat there, knocking Waller into next week. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Waller. Paul misses that big strike, but Grayson Waller fires back with one of his own. And now against the ropes. Leapfrog. Waller spinning back elbow. And now taking off the turnbuckle. So that corner is now exposed. Stomp to the arm. Is Grayson Waller going to capitalize on the exposed corner? We will see. Counter from Paul. Lariat there now. Oh my God. Paul just rocked Waller. Waller's knocked out. He's not kicking out of this. There's no way. 2. Oh my God, he does. Wow. Dude. Paul rocked him. Waller got destroyed. I don't know how he kicked out. And now he's going to get punched again. Oh my Lord. These two men taking a beating, even though this match is just a normal one-on-one. But the referee fixes the exposed corner. But Waller taking Paul to this corner. Power slam from the Aussie icon. Now going to the middle rope. And now he's tight roping, and look at this. Grayson Waller connects that move. Huge for him. And now kick to the gut. DDT spiking him onto the mat. Paul leaning up, not really conscious right now. Eats a boot to the face. And Grayson Waller with some kicks to the midsection. Grayson Waller looking for something here. Oh, counter from Paul. And Logan, Irish whip. Oh, punch to the gut now. Nice takedown there from Paul. And Logan staring down Grayson Waller, thinking, what does he have to do to put away his opponent? Back elbow. And now look at this, taking him down with the suplex. Oh, maybe looking for a second one. A second suplex. And Paul connects 3 suplexes in a row. Cover from Logan. 1, 2, kick out at 2. The Maverick thought he had the win, but no, a kick out. And look at Paul, frog splash. Okay, that has to be it now. Paul, 1, 2, 3. Paul is your winner.
Here is your winner, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul gets the win over Grayson Waller. But guys, let's see what we got going on up next. 1 week from this Sunday, Survivor Series, the Battle of Brand Supremacy takes place. And I'm proud to say I'm representing WCW Nitro. This isn't about ego, and it is not about calling myself the biggest name in that locker room. It's about showing up when your brand needs you. Nitro has a legacy of heart, fight, and respect. And I'm stepping into that match to honor that. SmackDown Live knows this. I'm here to compete, and I'm going to kill every one of your superstars that think they're better than me. I'm coming to lead this WCW team to a win 1 week from this Sunday. Be ready, because I'm giving it my all. All right, guys, here comes the Viper, Randy Orton. He's looking ready for his match.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton is one of the most decorated superstars in Universe Mode history on this channel, guys. He has been a multiple-time world champion, multiple-time WCW champion, and he has just had so many other accomplishments. But here tonight, he goes one-on-one with the purveyor of violence, Jon Moxley, to determine the 4th and final competitor in the men's War Games match against SmackDown Live 1 week from this Sunday. So let's see if the Viper can punch his spot in that match to represent the orange brand known as WCW.
And his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jon Moxley.
And here comes a man that has some history with Randy Orton and some history in big matches. Jon Moxley took on Brock Lesnar back at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view in 2K22, took a couple seasons off, and now he is back to go one-on-one with the Viper. Will Moxley get his first marquee match win on the season after returning at Money in the Bank earlier on this season? Let's find out. All right, guys, here we go. Randy Orton and Jon Moxley going at it. The winner of this, like I said, represents the men's War Games team at Survivor Series. And Randy Orton with a big kick to the gut to Mox. And now both men locked up with one another once again. Who is going to win this match? My money is on Randy Orton. Randy Orton had a huge win at Halloween Havoc against Jon Moxley and 2 other men in a fatal 4-way match, which was arguably match of the season in a cutter there from Moxley. And that is very similar to Randy Orton's RKO. Keep that in mind. But now both men locked up for the 3rd time here on this episode of Nitro. Moxley gets pushed into the corner. The referee trying to stop it, but Randy Orton insists. And now Moxley with a cheap shot right to the midsection. Big punch from Orton. And a stomp from Orton to Mox. Big kick to the face from John. And now Moxley with a nice maneuver there. Now we get a close-up here, and Moxley just striking right at that knee of Randy. Turning him around now. And oh boy, look at this. Jon Moxley with an interesting maneuver here in the middle of the ring. Pinning the legs back and now grabbing the nose and a stomp right to the spine. Mox in the corner, pointing the finger gun and a knee right to the face. Jon Moxley needs this win. He needs a huge win to, I think, get his first win on the season. I believe he is winless as of now. So whoever wins this match represents WCW alongside Bray Wyatt, AJ Styles, and Roman Reigns. We still have no clue who will be representing SmackDown Live besides Adam Cole, which I'm sure this Friday we will see more matches to determine that. But look at Orton hoisting Mox up, dropping his face on that turnbuckle pad. And now kick on a second one. And Moxley is in trouble right now. The Viper has been unleashed. Kick out at 1. Big punches there from Orton into a stomp. Ooh, God dang. Moxley going back into the canvas and Orton taunting, telling Mox to bring it on. Randy going high risk, looking to fly here. Double axe handle connects. Irish whip from Randy. And a big strike there from Orton. And look at this. That's vintage Orton. Apron DDT to Moxley. And a cover. 2. Kick out at 2. Moxley, his chances to win are still here, but they might go way down now. RKO from the Apex Predator. 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton wins.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton makes quick work of Jon Moxley here in this episode of Nitro, and that means he joins Wyatt, Styles, and Reigns to represent WCW Nitro 1 week from this Sunday at the Battle of Brand Supremacy, known as Survivor Series in War Games. But let's see what we got up next here in this episode. Tiffany Stratton came back last week, all smiles, all confidence, cutting her promo, acting like the division was just waiting for her return. And you know what? Confidence is cute and all, until it runs into greatness. I'm the WCW Women's Champion for a reason. I didn't take time off. I didn't wait for the spotlight. I earned this. So Tiffany, if you think your return match makes you ready for this title, then step up. You know what? Next, in the main event, you get your shot for my championship. Just remember, when confidence fades, legacy lasts forever. All right, guys, main event time is coming your way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW Women's World Championship.
Well, it looks like it has been made official by our Nitro General Manager, JBL, because here comes the challenger and the woman that was so confident last week that she was going to win a big match. And here comes Tiffany Stratton. Moments ago, we saw Charlotte Flair backstage saying if Tiffany was so confident, why not challenge her for her women's title here in the main event spot of Nitro? And I have to agree, if you're feeling confident, why not take on the champion in a championship match? And guys, keep in mind, whoever wins this match will most likely be facing Rhea Ripley at Survivor Series because she is the women's champion over on Friday nights. But let's see the queen. And there is the champion, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair has been champion for a long time. So here we go. Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton for the WCW Women's Championship. Let's go down to Mike Rome for the ring introductions.
Introducing the challenger. From Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
The challenger is ready.
And her opponent from the Queen City, the WCW Women's World Champion, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair is ready as well. All right, guys, who will be facing Rhea Ripley at Survivor Series? Will it be Charlotte Flair or will it be Tiffany Stratton? All right, the bell has been rung and the pay-per-view caliber match has begun. Who is walking out of WCW Nitro this week as your WCW Women's Champion? Will it be Tiffany Stratton or will it be the Queen Charlotte Flair here in this episode? And a nice takedown there from the champ. Charlotte with a big stomp there. And now look at this. Submission hold locked in very early on in this match. And now Tiffany gets out of it. Irish whip into the corner. And look at that nice cartwheel back handspring into the corner to the champ. Now some big kicks. A third one to complete the hat trick. Stratton taking Charlotte into the corner. Face first off to the turnbuckle. Counter from the Queen. And now a kick from Charlotte. And this is what Charlotte does so well. Just manhandle you to push you to your limit and then capitalize on the big moves. Charlotte now taking Tiffy back into the corner. Face first off the turnbuckle. And now we are going higher and higher. Flair looking for a big move here. Shot to the face of Stratton. Charlotte Flair, look at this. Spanish fly from Charlotte Flair, our WCW Women's Champion, with a big move to Tiffany Stratton. Kick out at one, though. That is great resilience there from the challenger. And the crowd already chanting, "This is awesome," here in this sold-out arena. Charlotte, second rope, telling Tiffy to get up. Flair, oh, big shot to the face. And a knee to the skull, and Tiffany Stratton busted open, and a spear from Flair. Right now, it looks like this match is all the champion, but Charlotte Flair has a figure four locked in. Can she extend? She makes it the figure eight. Charlotte Flair might retain. Never mind. Tiffany gets out of it right away. And a counter there from Tiffy time. And now look at this. Oh, I thought we were going to see a submission from the challenger, but a rope break forces a stoppage. Stratton now with the shot to the face. And look at this. Big shot there, and Tiffany looking to do something here. Oh, stunner, and down goes Flair. And Tiffany Stratton saying, "What time is it?" We know what time it is. It's Tiffy time. And, oh, is she going to look for another one? Oh, no. Yeah, another one. A second stunner right to the face of Charlotte Flair. Charlotte trying to pull anything she can to reverse, but she cannot do anything right now. So this match has just changed it into the favor of Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany with another move, and this time a moonsault to connect. Nice move there from Stratton. And look at this. Irish whip into the barricade goes Charlotte. Stomp there from Stratton, who is walking out as the winner. Oh my God, what a knee to the face. Irish whip from Stratton. Count of 5. All right, here we go back in the ring. Stratton with a beautiful combo there. Some kicks and a nice lariat. And then a chop to the chest, a second one, a third one. The Flair signature chops to Flair and a power bomb there from Tiffy. And we are moments away from possibly, never mind. I was going to say possibly seeing a new champion, but if Tiffany Stratton makes errors like that, we are not seeing a new champion. Irish whip, but the referee was in the way. Is Charlotte going to capitalize on that? She goes for a nope. No pin attempt there. Big move there from the Queen. Knee to the back from Charlotte. Flair, cover. After that big move to try to put away Tiffany Stratton. A kick out at 1. Arm thrown right into the canvas now, and Charlotte Flair looking for another submission, this time using her legs to her advantage, trying to make Tiffany tap that way. But nope. Irish whip. Leapfrog. And a spinning back elbow there from Tiffy. Chop. Another one. And the woo chops right to Flair to mimic her dad, the Hall of Famer Ric Flair, former member of Evolution last season. And look at this. Swanton bomb from Stratton. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. We were moments away from having a new champion here on Monday nights. Will Tiffany Stratton upset the Queen? Will we have a new champ? Will we see Tiffany Stratton face Rhea Ripley at 1 week from Sunday? Boot to the face from Charlotte. Slap to the face from Charlotte. Charlotte with a big punch. And now Tiffany Stratton with a counter. I was going to say contour, but that was not the right move. Or word. Oh my God, what a power slam. Stratton has Charlotte right where she wants her. Misses that one, but she connects there. Look at this. Tiffy jumping up in a corkscrew off the second rope. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Kick to the back. Stratton looking for something here. And a nice maneuver there. A sit-out maneuver. That's huge for Stratton. And Stratton, look at this. Prettiest moonsault ever. The new champion might be Tiffany Stratton if she can get the 3. No, she doesn't. Oh my God, what a match. Oh boy. Charlotte, chop, natural selection. The cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. What a match. I was telling you guys when this match started, this is pay-per-view caliber. Ooh. Into the mat goes Stratton. Charlotte Flair, I don't know what she was thinking there, but oh my God, she rocks Tiffany. Irish whip Off the ropes goes Tiffy. And now Charlotte with a leapfrog. And, picking her up. Now Stratton in trouble. Fall away slam there from the Queen. And now Charlotte's in the corner looking for something here. Cartwheel. Lariat combo. Tiffy, you're not the only one that can do cartwheels. 2. Kick out at 2. What a match. What a match. Oh no. Charlotte looking for another figure 8. Charlotte Flair looking for another figure 8 in this matchup. Flair has it locked in. Tiffy gets out of it right away though. That is great. Stomp from Charlotte. Trying to wear down those knees and legs. But look at this. Flair to the top. The Queen looking to dive. Taking her down with the crossbody. Flair. Oh, misses that. Great counter from Tiffany Stratton. Tiffy using her strength with a Samoan drop. And now what is this? Stratton going for a submission of her own, maybe. Oh, boy. Oh. I don't even know what to call this, but a submission. Oh, wait. I don't even know what that move was. I have no comment. Stomp from Tiffany. And now she is working on the ankle. Trying to wear it down. Taking it slow. Working on the other foot now. And look at this. That is the one that has a brace on it. That leg is heavily bandaged up and trying to be repaired as soon as possible. But a moonsault fails. That is not good for Tiffany. Oh no. Running chop block there from the Queen. Oh boy. Flair looking for it for the 4th time. Flair. Figure 4. And now extends for the 4th time. Figure 8. Charlotte lets go, though. Wise decision there. I guess she was just playing around. I don't know. But the cover from Charlotte to retain. 1, 2, 3. Charlotte Flair retains.
Here is your winner, and still WCW Women's World Champion, Charlotte Flair.
What a match and what a retain by the Queen. There is a reason they call her that.